It was here in 1950 that two farmers made one of the most amazing discoveries you may ever see. You're looking at rare footage of an actual human being. This face is not a model. That's real petrified skin. He's known as Tolland Man. He died in his mid-30s, and his body dates back to the year 210 BC. That means this incredibly detailed face is more than 2,300 years old. And according to Guinness, he holds the record for a body from prehistoric times. What exactly is a bog body? It's a person whose body has been preserved in the thick peat moss that makes up the marshy bogs of northern Europe. Once someone or something falls into a bog, it can stay preserved in near perfect condition for centuries.
The bog was a sacred place where things of great value were placed. Some of the finest artifacts and objects which you can see here in the Danish National Museum has been found in bogs.
Archaeologists have discovered that bogs are a gold mine of priceless treasures from the Iron Age. Gilded carriages, weapons of war, even colorful jewelry, all pulled from the bogs. But scientists agree that the most amazing thing ever discovered is Tolland Man.
It is deeply fascinating to be able to stand face to face with a person who has been dead for more than 2,000 years.
Unfortunately, after numerous examinations, Tolland Man's torso decomposed and had to be cast for preservation. But his head and feet have not been altered. Around the world, other ancient bodies have been unearthed. The Italian Alps, 1991. Experts find this corpse they name the Iceman. Dating back more than 5,000 years, the Iceman holds the Guinness World Record for the oldest preserved body in ice. You would expect that ice would preserve his body in such amazing condition for centuries, but still nothing compares to the unbelievably detailed face of Tolland Man. It's the peat moss in that keeps the bodies looking so lifelike. The peat contains acid that kills any microorganisms that would otherwise eat away human flesh. It's also what gave Tolland Man's skin this brown, leathery texture. It's hard to believe you can still see every feature in his face, including his whiskers. His toenails are still perfectly intact. Even the leather cap he was wearing looks almost new. In fact, when Tolland Man was unearthed, he was so well preserved, experts found remains of his last meal inside his stomach.
And it turned out that it was seeds of different weeds like nutgrass, white goosefoot, spurry, sorrel, and other sorts of weeds.
Numerous other bodies have been found in the bogs of Denmark back more than 2,000 years to the Iron Age. They've even discovered single body parts, like this thumb and these feet. But you're now looking at exclusive Guinness footage of a different bog body. Experts call him Boramos Man. And he holds his own Guinness record as the oldest known bog body from prehistoric times, dating back to 800 BC, almost 3,000 years ago.
It was not very nice for the people to find this bog body because it's one of the most, should we say, ugly looking bog bodies whatsoever.
Unearthed in 1946, Boramos Man is more decayed than Tolland Man. But incredibly, after 2,900 years at the bottom of a bog, he still has a thin layer of skin, fingernails, and toenails. But something else was found with Boramos Man and Tolland Man. Each one had a noose around his neck. They also had suffered severe blows to the backs of their heads. This leads to one of the biggest mysteries surrounding the bog bodies. Were they the victims of public executions? Or something more bizarre?
The other possibility is that when the harvest was not good, the people in the village decided to sacrifice one of their members in order to find some goodwill by the gods.
Criminals? Or human sacrifices? After thousands of years, only the Bogmen know the answer. But their lips are sealed.
How about that? That closes the book and another chapter of Guinness Primetime. For the record, I'm Mark Tom. Good night.
Find thousands of awesome records plus amazing videos and photos at www.guinnessworldrecords.com.